You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
So here's a recent legal update that could have a big impact on how underinsured motorist coverage works, especially if you drive a company car. Erie Insurance just came out on top in a Pennsylvania court case that hinged on something called the regular use exclusion. Here's the situation. Back in 2018, a man named Richard Russo was driving a company vehicle while working for Lancaster Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, and Electrical. During his shift, he got into an accident. His employer's insurance, Donegal Insurance Group, paid him $35,000, which was the maximum available under their underinsured motorist, that is UIM, coverage. But Russo wasn't done. He also had a personal auto policy with Erie Insurance, covering 4 vehicles, and that policy included stacked UIM coverage. So he filed a claim to try and get more money from Erie, stacking his personal benefits on top of what he already received from his employer's policy. Erie pushed back, saying, "Hold on, we've got a regular use exclusion in our policy. Basically, that clause says if you're regularly using a vehicle that you don't own, and it's not listed on your Erie policy, then you're not covered for UIM benefits in that situation." And since Russo was driving a company vehicle every day for work, Erie argued that the exclusion applied. The case went to court. First, in 2024, a trial court sided with Erie. Russo appealed, hoping that other recent Pennsylvania cases might help his cause, like Gallagher vs. Geico and Rush vs. Erie. But the Superior Court wasn't convinced. They looked closely at Rush A, which had already validated the regular use exclusion under state law, and used that as a key precedent. Another sticking point was whether Russo actually counted as an insured under the employer's policy. The court decided he didn't because he wasn't specifically named in the policy and didn't meet the legal definition under Pennsylvania's motor vehicle financial responsibility laws. So stacking didn't apply in his case. The ruling really clears up how these exclusions are interpreted, especially when people are driving work vehicles regularly. It's a big win for insurers like Erie, because it reaffirms their ability to enforce policy language around exclusions. And for policyholders, it's a strong reminder to know exactly what's covered in your personal policy, especially if you're using another vehicle every day that's not listed. This decision helps draw a clearer line for future cases and gives insurance companies firmer ground to stand on when handling similar claims. Stay subscribed for more videos.